So Haewon Shin, you emerge and you've evolved from one of the true Asian, at least, if not global, capitals of cool when we talk about design, art, and culture overall. You're also unique coming to Perspective Awards in that you're a little bit different because you're the only judge this year to come from South Korea. So a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Well, thank you for the great, talking about Seoul in that way. It's good.
You know, we were talking about how Perspective is trying to encourage Hong Kong to find itself as a design brand. Now, as I've said many times before, New York, London, Berlin, Paris, LA, Miami, all these pictures flood your mind, Tokyo and Seoul. And Hong Kong, do you really see that?
It was actually very ironic because Seoul, when we are looking at Hong Kong, we have a very strong also picture in our mind.
Tell me your picture.
Of a very exciting, trend-setting, and there's a saying is that we're going to Hong Kong means you're completely going wild.
Oh, how do you say that in Korean?
Hong Kong 간다.
It's a catchphrase, is it?
It's a catchphrase.
Okay.
Means it's something that cannot be said in a different way. It means you're extremely ecstatic, you know.
So you're going out to paint the town red, that
Yes,
kind of
yes,
feeling, right?
yes,
So
so-
you see it as a dynamic city with lots of undercurrents of movement.
Yes.
Did you see that in the entries? Because let's remind everyone that you were judging for best freestanding.
I think for this year, the entries were very exciting in that sense because it was retail. So that Hong Kong and retail is a very special relationship to each other because the city is also built on a lot of activities which is about shopping and branding and all these issues. So in that respect, I think the entries were very refined in their execution of design. But I think it lacks maybe the diversity that one would require in the entries of awards.
Did you see a bit of a monotony or a sameness running somewhere through the middle?
Yes.
And what was that?
I think it was the difficulty of probably the client or the brief wanting the same requirements that was given. At the same time, I think there is prescribed, obviously, expectation that is provided in the design. So that's why I think the winner that I've chosen I thought would cause a bit of a stir, but it's a kind of a point to say maybe we should rethink and challenge the way retail is being designed.
And without revealing the actual winner, but alluding to the qualities that he or she has, would his or her skills be able to translate easily to, say, a retail space in Seoul, in Tokyo, in London, in New York, in those great shopping capitals?
Oh, I definitely think so, and I think the aspects of, in a sense, if I could say it, the sustainability issue has been attempted in this project. Maybe I am misinterpreting it because I haven't actually been to that shop, but from what I have seen from the photos and the intention, it probably have dealt with issues that we have to deal in a long term in design, of issue of sustainability and also how to creatively use that issue into design, such as also in retail.
I don't want to stereotype, but there is a certain segment of the Asian population that make fantastic shoppers by lifestyle. Do we also make great retail designers? Do we keep up that way?
I think we are striving, and I think what the Europeans or Americans do not have, we have it here in Asia. And
What is that?
I think it's the ever-changing design, that there is the room for people to accept change and then the attempt to make changes. Because probably in Asia, it's one of the fastest changing stores or retail spaces in the world, because you would not have this same way in slightly more conservative European or American setting.
This must be especially interesting this year because you're judging amidst the beginning of what has been predicted as a very deep financial recession. The retail sector, as we all know, is one of the first major indicators of how any economy, whether it be local, national, or global, is doing. We now know that regionally, locally in Korea, also in Hong Kong, there are major challenges ahead. Does that mean that these designs are going to have to really do something very special to draw the clients inside their space? And also, in fact, is there a plus side? Let's not be negative. There's a plus side to all this in that they have more free reign. There's more of a blank page.
I think what you have said is already suggests why this year's winner is chosen to this particular project. And
simply because you said that the winner was so out there.
Oh, it's about the issue of change and also this climate of how to maybe bring more aspects of bringing people in different ways and different settings, which brought me interested in this project. So maybe some of the clues, I hope, maybe I'm being too positive, could be found in this winner's project.
And I'm glad someone can be positive in these otherwise negative times. And you hit the buzzword, which is change. It's right up there in the political dictionary,
Yes.
but it all interwoven and I guess it's part of the design vocabulary too. Haewon, it's great of you to be with us and to share your time with us today. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting.